Michael Jackson really was a PDF file? No, not at all. Let me give y'all a little history lesson on Michael Jackson for a second. Michael Jackson, his entire life, all the way up to like 11 years old, bro was carrying the entire family on his back. But he knew in the back of his mind that he couldn't be in the Jackson 5 forever, and that's when he started to branch off. So he created Off the Wall, but only one album later, he created arguably, now fuck that, the best album of all time, Thriller. And it was at that moment that the king of pop was created. But that's when the industry knew that they fucked up, because instead of doing what every other artist was doing at the time, like buying property, being a property manager, Michael Jackson was looking at the studio heads and was like, yo, low key, I think I could do that. He was thinking that because he was like, yo, I deadass just made a fat bag off of Thriller. So he started buying all the masters to the biggest hits, to the biggest songs, all by the Beatles, under his company at the time, ATV Music. But guess who was watching in the background? Tommy Motola, the CEO of Sony Music. So at that time, that's when he approached Michael. He told Michael, like, hey, Michael, I think it would be amazing if we changed the game and joined together. So Michael, being new to the business side of music, decided, yeah, fuck it, let's just merge. So in 1995, that's what happened. ATV and Sony came together and made Sony ATV. But they were also supposed to be 50-50 partners. Fast forward, Michael Jackson is making the biggest purchases of the biggest stars like Elvis Presley, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Eminem, and his 50-50 business partner, Tommy Motola, starts getting a little bit scared, a little worried. So what did he do? What all great business partners do. He started holding Michael down artistically. No business, no music, no promotional, no nothing. Tommy feared Michael. Michael hated Tommy, but they were still 50-50 partners regardless. So Michael threatened to do the only thing that he possibly could do at the time after being stuck in that contract, which was to say fuck it and sell his 50% share. But he was gonna sell it to a rival music company. When Tommy heard that, bro was pissed. Michael started doing the only thing he knew how to do, which was to publicly start bashing Tommy in the media, at concerts, saying shit like Tommy Motola is the devil. And suddenly, out of nowhere, Michael Jackson starts to get publicly accused of being a PDF file. And I mean, it was everywhere. CNN, Fox, newspapers, they started giving them nickname Wacko Jacko. And then in 2005, bro gets arrested for doing something with a boy named Gavin Arvizo at his Neverland ranch. And then the same exact time Michael Jackson's getting booked, arrested, and processed, Neverland Ranch is getting raided by the FBI. Every paper, every book, every closet getting absolutely rummaged through. They then opened a 10,000-page investigation on Michael Jackson, and guess what they found? Nothing. 10,000 pages of FBI documents, they find nothing. 10 years of court proceedings, they find nothing. So they did the only thing that they could do, acquit Michael Jackson. He didn't do anything.